Yo, it's Elut, and welcome back to my hard mode forced units only playthrough of Radiant Dawn. Today we're doing part 1, chapter 8, which actually gives us a solid cast of characters to use. Pretty nice. This is also the only time we will get to use Nailah, which is cool. She's really fun. She's broken as hell, so that's always a good time. So first, I'm just checking the bargain shop. We don't need anything there. The Worm Slayer is good, but not for this crew. And we have opportunities later to get Worm Slayers when we actually need them, so I pass on it now. And just some extra stuff. I believe we send the Asherah icon to Ike. Just as the option of, you know, having more money, or just a free stat up, even though it is in luck, which is not that important, but Ike's luck isn't incredible, so, you know. Either way, it's a plus. We take Celerity off of Tormod, and we will actually be giving that to Volug. We'll take off Wrath. I'm like checking on Sothe, but he's fine as is. And we do this. Celerity. And then we add Savior to Muarim, which is helpful. Again, like I said before, I actually forget to take this off him at the end of part 1, but I planned on having it in the convoy for part 3. So that's a blunder on my part. I recommend keeping Savior in your Dawn Brigade party. It's pretty helpful for this kind of run. We give Micaiah Paragon just for no reason whatsoever. I kind of forgot that I even had it, and really no one gets much use out of it except for Micaiah. Volug is going to be retired at the end of part 1, and he frankly doesn't need the XP. And then also Sothe kind of doesn't need the XP either. It really doesn't change much for him, so I just give it to Micaiah. And then here I just grab like some more stuff for Ike so I don't forget later. Mainly just good swords or money-making items, potentially. And then lastly, I get a better knife for Sothe because he's been rocking the bronze weapons, which is kind of cringe. He makes them work, to be fair, but they're not very good. So yeah, we have a whole squad here for once. Micaiah, Sothe, Tormod, Vika, Muarim, Nailah, Rafiel, and Volug. Pretty good. They're all going to be doing work. So first, we kill a mage here to clear a path with Volug. He has no problem one-shotting. And then we actually move Nailah a little bit and dance for her, because she is just barely out of range of this brigand here, and he's frankly the most dangerous enemy in that group by far, so I just have her take care of it. He's the beefiest, and he actually has like some speed, like Volug does not double him, whereas Sothe will, but he won't kill, that kind of thing. And then we just combine kills here, because the mage is the least threatening one to Micaiah specifically. Alright, and then on top of that, we get a kill with old Tormod. And Muarim pretty much goes immediately to go rescue one of the green units. In order to beat this chapter, you have to have at least one of them alive. But all these guys will go and try to kill them while they're stuck in the tar pits here, or whatever the hell it is. It's not a tar pit, but like, you get what I mean. And Muarim actually can rescue them without transforming. Vika also can rescue one, but she has to be transformed. So we kind of wait on that a little bit, but Muarim with Savior and his stats is kind of the best one to guarantee that we win this. And then anything beyond that is just kind of a bonus. As you see, we take the Olivia Grass, which bumps her gauge up by 15, so that she can rescue earlier. And then we leave Tormod behind a little bit, I think, but he doesn't one-round most people after that first guy. The first guy really makes him look good, but after that he has a bit of trouble. And then here I'm just counting. Rafiel is safe. But I do send Nailah back over. And then, yeah, see here, Volug does not double those guys, which makes it a bit more difficult. And the Wyverns really make this annoying, too. That's why that Worm Slayer is in the bargain shop for this chapter, but like I said before, we have no demand for swords. Even if I bought it, I couldn't do anything with it, which is slightly obnoxious, but we do have magic users, which is a plus. Right, so Volug's kind of taking a beating here a little bit. Kind of a sneak peek for what's to come later. And then Vika's almost ready to transform, but Muarim is ready to go. Yeah, I'm just making sure that neither Rafiel nor Micaiah is in range of the Wyvern, although he will prioritize usually attacking green units. You never know. So, you know, something to keep in mind. And you can see here, within 3 enemies, Tormod went from 1 rounding to doubling, but not 1 rounding to not even doubling. And then this, you know, it's probably not the smartest idea, but I know she's in support range. It's like plus 20 avoid. She's not getting 1 shot, so she just has to dodge 1. I said, fuck it. Don't recommend it, but, you know, fuck it. Gotta get that Paragon XP, what can I say? Alright, and then Tormod will join our main group here in a second. And then we're trying to take care of the Wyvern when the opportunity presents itself. And then I do go for this, I believe, because that's not a Fire Mage. Nailah killed the Fire Mage. Just to clean up this side a little faster. Because this is a route map, so we do have to kill everybody. And then we shift with Vika so that she can rescue and canto away. Oh, and I actually don't know this. It doesn't come up in this playthrough, this chapter. But I've never actually tried rescuing someone like this with Vika and then seeing what happens when she reverts back. I don't know if it, like, forces her to drop them or if she keeps holding on to them, even though she technically shouldn't be allowed to carry them. I'm not sure. Yeah, and then here I'm just like, bro, I can barely not reach him. And then I'm basically trying to draw him to Sothe if I can. I think that was my thinking there. And Sothe actually won rounds with a steel dagger. Pretty impressive. Then we one-shot the Fire Mage, because he's a little bit scarier. And then I think here I'm setting up a dance. I'm checking numbers first, but we should dance for Nailah and Sothe, if I recall correctly. And one thing I could have actually done here is I could have also danced for Micaiah, but really the reason for the dance is so that Nailah can kill this wyvern. And then Muarim runs out of gauge here, which is unfortunate. Not that big a deal though, he's still fine. And then I think we just have Volug take this last guy. There shouldn't be any more reinforcements on the left side, I don't believe. And then Nailah's gonna kill that guy, and she's gonna slowly make her way across the pit there to the right side where the boss is. I always found it so fucked up that the game doesn't let you bring Jill to this map. That always made me mad. Because she's like literally the best person to do it. And they're just like, nah, she won't go. She's not allowed. I've always found that so obnoxious. It's big diss, but... anyway. We are on our last little push here. The two wyverns seems pretty scary, but they actually, one of them will go for Nailah and just die, and then one of them will attack at 2 range, and he'll basically burn all of his movement doing so, so then Nailah can kill him on the next turn. So we just drop our fellas there. No real reason to. Again, Muarim has Savior, but you may as well let him breathe. And then we're kind of moving everybody up here, but really Nailah's going to do most of the work, because she's just broken as hell. So, you know, may as well have fun while she's here. And then I check numbers here, but I don't think I go for it quite yet. So I killed the boss with Nailah, because he's frankly the best one left. And then Sothe is 1 strength off from one-shotting with the steel dagger. Unlucky. Hate to see that. And I think I let Micaiah get some XP if they go for her. I don't remember if he goes for her, though, anyways. Oh, he does. Okay. She's getting doubled, but she lives. Micaiah getting doubled. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But yeah, and that's pretty much a wrap. We saved 3 of them out of, I believe, 6. So, not bad. Not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. I remember when I first played through the game, I was struggling just to save 1 because I was such a scrub. But we've come a long way, I guess. But thanks for watching. I will see you next time.